So after the last 2 days of selling, which you guys know the first 2 days of trading of 2024 were not the best ones to say the least, we're now seeing a little bit of consolidation, and actually we're green on Sofi. We're up about 3%, and all the indexes except for the NASDAQ are in the green right now as well. So we're going to break down the charts today, my thoughts on Sofi and some other stocks, and maybe we'll break down the indexes as well. So if y'all find value, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe, and you might as well follow me on X at Stocks Talk Stocks, link down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So it's currently about 1:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and Sofi is up around 3%-ish, 24-25 cents in the green, as we have the Russell up 0.25%, the NASDAQ's down 0.1%, and we have the S&P up 0.1%, as the Dow's up almost 0.4% so far on the day. So a pretty nice cool off day, if you will, consolidation day after yesterday's bloodbath, not only in Sofi stock, which we'll talk about here in a second, but in the indexes as well. The S&P, Dow, NASDAQ, Russell, you name it. Yesterday was not a good day at all. So let's take a look here at Sofi. Yesterday, you all probably know at this point, we got a downgrade from, I forget the analyst's name. Who cares? That guy, I mean, it's just one person's opinion. It is what it is, but I think his name was, I forget his name. Either way, it doesn't matter. That sent Sofi stock down, I think 13-14% on the day, and you guys can see we did consolidate at around $8.30 to about $8.40 after the big dump, which came in the morning for the most part. We opened up at about $8.99, got down to about $8.30. So after that big dump in the morning, we cooled off for the rest of the day, and that actually lasted through the aftermarket yesterday, heading into the pre-market today for the most part, and then really right around 8:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m. on the East Coast, that's where we started slipping again this morning, to the point where we got down 8:17 as the markets open. You guys can see here, we opened up at about, let's see, 8:35, then we dumped down to 8:17. So with that down move in the morning today, even though we're currently up over 3%, but with that down move this morning, we took out the lows from yesterday here. You guys can see again, the low was right around 8:30. So that's not the best sign for the bulls in the short term. But again, the fact that we're up 3%, now we're over 850 again, I guess that is a good sign for the bulls. But overall, what we're seeing right now, guys, don't get it twisted. Don't think, oh, we're just bouncing back now, right? Not quite yet. Don't get too excited, because all this really is consolidation in the mid $8 range after yesterday's big dump off, and really the days before that as well. We were leading, heading into yesterday, the stock was selling off. So now we're just consolidating a bit, and now the $1 million question is, what is the next move, right? We're seeing the consolidation on the 5-day, 5-minute. Here on the 10-day, you guys can see clearly we're still under both the 50 and the 180 SMAs. We have a death cross, and now we're actually testing the 50 SMA, which who knows if that breaks, maybe we do get some upside here in the short term. But yeah, we're noticing consolidation, like I said. And on the 20-day chart, you guys can see now we're actually holding above the 825, 830 range, not only from yesterday, right, but also from a couple of weeks ago where we held it before the Fed meeting, which sent Sofi stock through the roof, right? So I guess that's a pretty good sign, even though we're under both the 50 and the 180 moving averages on the 1-hour chart, and we have a death cross. I guess a good sign is that we're holding those lows from about a month ago. Okay, that's good. But we'll see again what direction we do end up picking here on Sofi. And on the 4-hour chart here, guys, which is pretty promising if you ask me, we are getting consolidation above the 180 moving average, which is good. We talked about this in my last, I think, 2 Sofi stock update videos. So the fact that we are getting buyers coming in and just consolidation in general above 830, 840, right around this moving average, that is good for the bulls in the short term. But let me tell you, like I've said before, guys, on this on this channel, if we do break under that point, 820, 825, especially under the lows from it looks like here. When was that again? About a month ago, $7.80, $8, $8.20. If we break that point, guys, this could be slipping pretty aggressively from that point, at least in my opinion, which honestly would not be bad for me considering I want to buy more stock in the $6.50, $7, $7.50 range. But for the short-term traders out there, the bulls, that would not be good. And who knows, man, we have earnings coming up, it looks like fairly soon here in what, 2-3 weeks? Yeah, about 3 weeks on the 29th of this month. We have earnings. So do we see a scenario here where we sell off into earnings, then maybe earnings surprise setting up for a huge takeoff in the stock, or maybe we rally into earnings after this sell-off, which could probably happen. Honestly, it's not guaranteed, but considering earnings are so far away now, not really so far away, but still 3 weeks away, and we're fairly oversold as it is, I wouldn't be surprised if we did see some consolidation, maybe a breakout into earnings. I don't know. We'll see. We're just, thinking of different scenarios here, guys. I'm thinking out loud. You guys know how that goes. But, yeah, watch out for it now as it is up over 3% above this 180 moving average on the 4-hour chart. So let me see what else is going on. Again, the indexes are pretty much flat on the day, little up, little down, but for the most part, pretty flat after the first 2 days of trading of this year. Were pretty rocky. You guys know that already. So we have, minimal movement in the indexes, and a lot of these, I guess, riskier stocks today, funny enough, are moving pretty massively to the upside. We have Nikola up 12.5%. I don't know why. I'm not sure. I didn't look into the news, but it's up 12%. BYND, Beyond Meat, is also up about, well, not 12%, but 5%. A little less than 12%, guys. But yeah, Beyond Meat looks like buyers are coming in above this 180 SMA. Who knows? Are we setting up for a breakout? I mean, we do have a wedge here on the 4-hour chart, and this is not a stock I'd buy as an investment, but maybe as a trade. If we do start taking out that wedge, this could be one worth watching, as I'm pretty sure it still has very high short interest. I'm not sure where it's at right now, but I can guarantee you guys it's fairly high. So we have BYND making a decent move today. It looks like Coinbase is bouncing back as well after selling off pretty aggressively over the last couple of days. It looks like it was at 188, got down to 145. That was a move of 25% to the downside. Now it looks like we're bouncing back a bit here on Coinbase. Looks like we're at almost 160, up over 4%. Not bad, although I'm not looking to FOMO into it, guys, considering how much it's gone up. But it looks like we are getting some consolidation above the 180 SMA here on the 4-hour chart, which you can't argue that is a pretty good sign overall for the bull. So it looks like CCL is also moving up today. It looks like we're getting some buying at the 180 SMA on this chart as well, right around 1680, $17. It's up around 4% right now. So keep your eyes on these stocks, guys, Sofi and all the other ones that I just mentioned. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on X at Stocks Talk Stocks. And you might as well get your free stocks from Moomoo. Fund your account with at least $100 after you open it, that is, using that link down below. You get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000, guys, and fund your account with at least $1,000. On top of those 5 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, each of those up to $2,000 as well. So 15 stocks, each up to $2,000, guys. Get on it. Use that Moomoo link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next one.